good, John? Welcome back to yet again another episode of JI Productions.
As y'all can see, we got Vader running right now. And let me pop this. Y'all already see. We are gutted. We on that pack now. So today we're actually headed back to Valencia Motorsports to go link up with Arcade and Andres. We need to swap the adapter for the throttle body, and we're also going to be doing some dragging hits to try to fine tune the transmission and where it's shifting at. So y'all stay tuned. Let's go ahead and hit that road though. Yeah. Alright y'all, as y'all can see, we're here at Valencia's, back at it again. I already got the hood popped and got the tools that I need to swap the adapter plate off of this joint. So I've been letting the car cool down for a little bit, chilling, kicking it with RK and Andres. But we're about to go ahead and get this swapped out real quick. So actually, let me go ahead and grab the one that I got. From Wildhammer though. Shout out Wildhammer, man. No doubt. But let me take this out the box and stuff like that, and then I'll show y'all the comparison. Alright y'all, quick little update. We've got the throttle body off. This is the spacer. As you can see, there is like a taper on the edge. It like tapers inward versus mine, where it's literally just straight through. There's no taper. So hopefully this fixes our issue. We'll see. Alright you guys, just for comparison, this is the tapered. You can kind of see how there's like a little lip there. And then this is the non-tapered, the straight. And you can see it's just all the way straight through. Versus here, it kind of tapers off. So, also, looking at the two, just comparing the two, bro, the tapered variant is way thicker than the straight. Like, look at that. But, like I say, we're about to go ahead and swap this onto the car real quick. Take it out, get a log in, and see what happens, bro. Hopefully this fixes it, but we'll see what's up. Alright y'all, I want to update y'all real quick. So I went ahead and installed the straight through adapter plate, and it was not making a full seal. So what RK says is, what he does, his LT2s, the snouts will be ported so much that they won't even have the O-ring anymore because they've been ported out that big. Since mine isn't, well, what he does is, since he ports it out to the point where the O-ring doesn't exist anymore, he puts silicone to make a seal. So, since mine isn't ported, but we weren't getting a full seal, we took the O-ring off, and as you can see, we coated it in silicone. We're letting it dry right now, then we're gonna mount the throttle body back on, put it back together, take it out, and see what happens. Hopefully it fixes the issue, but what's going on right now is I'm pretty sure I have a vacuum leak coming from somewhere with the throttle body and the actual intake. Yeah. Alright you guys, so I already know you guys are gonna be confused as to how we just jumped from Valencia Motorsports to inside the JIHQ within like the blink of an eye. Well, the reason being is I actually waited hours and hours for the silicone to dry on the throttle body, and then I went out and I made a hit. I did not record the hit, but I did make a hit, and we may or may not have a little issue with Vader, where basically at the top end we're throwing random misfires again. Alright y'all, here we go. As soon as we come over this hill, gonna make sure we good.
If you guys remember, I want to say maybe late last year, whenever I would do a pull, the car would throw a random misfire code, and we didn't know why it was doing that. So we ended up pulling the plugs, and when I pulled the plugs, that time I actually had a cracked spark plug.
Bro, this is the third spark plug. Crazy.
So I went ahead and replaced the spark plugs and took the car out, and immediately it was perfect. So the game plan here is to go ahead and strip the car down, pull the spark plugs, and just check them. Hopefully it did not crack another spark plug. If it did crack another spark plug, then we have a very, very, very serious problem, because there is no reason why this car should be cracking spark plugs just by, you know, driving the car. So that being said, y'all, I know these videos are kind of wonky, you know what I'm saying, as far as action goes. There's not mad pulls. You guys aren't seeing the numbers that y'all wanted to see and all of that. I get it. Just bear with the kid. We're going to figure this out. You know, just a little bit of troubleshooting and probably some new spark plugs, man. And then hopefully we'll take the car back out and it should work. But y'all know, you never know until you try. So that being said, y'all, that's probably going to wrap it up for today's video. If you're new to the channel, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do y'all think it could be? Hopefully it's just the spark plugs and it's nothing too crazy to where we really have to start tearing stuff down, like for real on the motor to figure it out. Oh man, I swear I jinxed myself, bro. I was just raving about how this car hasn't given me any issues and it's been pretty stout, and I go turn up the power and here we are, issues. But it comes with the game, man. You just gotta charge it to the game and keep it pushing. It is what it is. I will be breaking this car down, pulling the spark plugs in the next video. So if you haven't already, like I said, turn on post notifications so you're notified when that video goes live and y'all see me get to the bottom of this. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.